Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be Duolckrad versus Santaclaus101, and this is going to be the second chance tournament, as it's called. So these people have not managed to win in the very first rounds of the main tournament, and so they get a second chance. And yeah, this is of course all for fun, but it's still in a competitive setting, so they still really want to win, but it's not for any prize money or something.
Yeah, it's just a little something for people who got out of the tournament early, and so they can play some more competitive games.
Yes, exactly. And it looks like they are quite ready, but they cannot see each other as online, so I'm not quite sure what the deal is with the...
I don't think that matters. I think we can start the game anyway. It's just some ESO shenanigans. Yes, they must play a different civilization for game 2.
Yes, and in the third game they can do anything they want again. Because it's
Right.
only a best of 3, right? I mean,
Yeah.
in a best of 7 it's a little bit more complicated. Okay, so I think everybody should be ready now. By the way, maybe you can check this the chat from time to time for any complaints or anything, because when I'm streaming I'm really wanna keep looking at the game.
Yeah, I'm seeing a complaint here that I'm not a blonde 18-year-old.
Are you not? I mean, your profile picture definitely is. I mean, I'm a bishop, of course. So it looks like we're still good to go. I'm going to yeah, if you can check Skype and the chat at least at the start, then that would be really appreciated.
Yeah, Christy is saying I'm a bit quiet, but I'm not sure if that's just an old message. It's from 3 minutes ago, so that's not really old.
I did put you a little louder, but in Skype I can only make you like I now put you on 100%, and I can't really do more than that, only then change the Skype sound itself.
Yeah, I guess it will have to do.
Well, I can change the volume of Skype in the volume mixer, but I'm not quite sure if this is going to be necessary.
Yeah.
Anyways, looks like
Okay,
we're ready to
so
go, so you can click in, I think.
I will be clicking in.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Duolckrad versus Santaclaus101. This is going to be a best of 3, and you just tuned in for watching the game number 1, so you're right on time. And it's going to be Germans against French. What do you think of this matchup?
Yeah, I'm quite surprised by the choice of French, because I have checked the elo of the Santaclaus player, and he has played 100% Brits.
100% Brits.
Yeah.
But I think those percentages are only for the last few games or something. I'm not quite sure if it's...
Well, he doesn't have that many games, like...
Okay, maybe he plays on a different account. But still, here we have in the west of the map Santaclaus playing as French, surprisingly. Originally a British player, it seems like. And in the east of the map we have Duolckrad. We have seen him before, I have streamed him before, against Bramboy, I believe. And he's playing Germany.
Yeah, he has played quite a few matches against Bramboy. I believe they had a 3-way tie, like,
Yes.
2 times
Yes.
in the group stage.
They had like a rematch a few times. Oh, and by the way, going to be a 200 wood start for both civilizations. So this could mean that they want to go for an early trading post. We see both of them moving to a trading post, but I'm not quite sure if that's intentional or just for scouting.
It could be good for Germany. Yeah,
Yes.
he's going for it.
Germany definitely going for this early trading post. Very good. He has to chop a little bit of wood. Let's just see the treasures, if there's anything useful. 150 coin. There is a 110 wood treasure here, which will definitely help.
And meanwhile, the French player is building a market instead.
Yes, and a market with a 200 wood start is quite easy to make, right? You only got to chop a little bit of wood for the hunting dogs and maybe some gold, but most of the times that gold is just laying around. I mean, he's got 30 coin in his base. So.
Yeah.
And we do see a little bit of treasure contention, maybe. Well, looks like Duolckrad does not yet have it scouted yet, but Santaclaus going for this 150 coin, which will help him get his hunting dogs if he gets it early enough. And the scout is getting a little bit damaged here, so that's not too good for him.
These are two very huge treasures here, right next to each other.
Yes, of course the Nutka also can do a lot of siege damage especially, and can also do some damage against forward bases and maybe some villager harassment. I can turn the game sound a little bit low, by the way. Okay.
Yeah, I will check the chat. Eaglemut is so hot. Okay.
So it looks like both of them decided not to bother with the treasures here. Maybe a little bit too scared to actually get a decent amount of.
It is dangerous.
Yes, I mean, Santaclaus' hero is a little bit damaged, but he still got a scout on half HP. So now, yeah,
for this treasure, yeah,
95 wood, and that's a very good treasure indeed. I mean, the wood treasures are probably one of the best treasures here. Nutka also very nice, of course. If Santaclaus were to get that Nutka treasure, he could start sieging the trading post from Duolckrad right from the start.
Yeah, but this 95 wood will be pretty nice for him.
Yes, 95 wood will help him make a trading post in transition. Well, assuming that he actually wants to do that. Going to quickly check the decks here. Santaclaus does have. Well, it's H2 and 3 focused deck. Even got a interesting H4 card in there. And Duolckrad can play a little bit of H2 with the upgrades he has, but most likely it's going to be H3 just because it's Germany, right? But still, I'm interested to see what they're gonna do. He's going for the 150 coin now, which Santaclaus originally was attacking. So only had to kill 2 wolves.
Yeah, that's just great for him.
Yes, 150 coin. Going to help him a lot with the Edeholland production or maybe some upgrades or the H-up. We see 2 villagers. They're merged into 1 villager, but
Oh.
so that is
Sneaky.
yeah. And looks like they're going for some kind of proxy base because it's not really in the center of the map, but they have been spotted.
Be scouted, yeah.
Yes, they have been spotted by the Nutka, and oh, only now. Very interesting, actually. Santaclaus does not have. Oh, he's only now doing hunting dogs, so that's a little bit late. He did research Gangsaw earlier, but I mean, you really want to do hunting dogs in H1.
Yeah, he built his market but didn't do anything with it in H1.
Yes. Might be a bit of a mistake, or maybe he calculated that 150 coin, and when he didn't have it, he thought, well, let's just wait until the transition.
Yeah, maybe.
So these villagers have been scared away a little bit because of that clubman, right?
Oh, and the scout is
blocking
the foundation.
Yes, blocking the barracks there, and now the second one is going up, of course, but still, all these small things, he's now a bit further away and a little bit delayed.
Awkward position, I would say.
Yeah, it is. It's just in front of his town center. You either want it forward so you save some time, or just in your base.
Yeah, exactly. It's not like defensive, and it's not really like rush.
Yes. Yeah, that is not the best position, I would say, but of course he originally wanted it a little bit more below. So we see 3 settler wagons coming out for for Duolckrad here, and I think that's the right decision. I don't know. Oh, they're going to a hunt up to the north of his base. He does have a hunt very close, but he still decides to go for this hunt here. And let's just see what French is going to do. If it's going to be, yeah, might be Expo Pike Rush, because I see 2 pikemen coming out.
2 pikes.
And 700 wood as the first card instead of something like 4 villagers. Looks like he's a little bit rusty, but so is Duolckrad. He's making 5 Yulan, and now has a total of 9 Yulan on the field, and already going to kill first villager. I'm not quite sure what that villager is doing there. It was it from a treasure or something? No, it was not.
No, I have no idea.
I actually did not notice that. And now we see a training post coming up. Only 2 pikemen to defend. I mean, Yulan don't have a high HP, but those pikemen are going down in 3 hits. Oh, more are coming. So he should save his explorer here, but I don't think he will be able to save his. Whoa! Right on time. Yes, very good by him. And
yeah,
now
nice
he
reaction.
can. Yeah, very nice reaction. Still in his base, 2 Yulan are going down as a villager, and yes, one is going down. And now the hero is still going down in here. So he did a bit of a distraction with his Yulan in the base and made use of that by calling GG. Okay, he thinks my training post could not go up, and I consider to yes, okay, definitely maybe a little bit premature, but he did have a lot of bad luck with his trading post not going up in the barracks, and only a batch of 2 pikemen at first, and the treasures. He did have a lot of mistakes or bad luck in the first game, however you want to call it.
Yeah, well, that was a quick game. Well, another thing to point out right now is that Duolckrad actually also has like 100% Germany in his ELO.
Okay.
So he might have some trouble with the Brits right now.
Yeah,
on the next map.
Yes, of course, because he cannot play. He's going to go Portuguese. By the way, do you think you can turn your microphone up a little bit in Skype? There should be a bunch of settings you can click on in Skype.
I don't know where these settings are.
There's like a logo with 5 lines in a row for 5 different settings. It's right next to the chat logo, where you can go to your chats again. Because a lot of pikemen, a lot of people seem to have trouble with the microphone.
I see it.
A lot of people seem to have trouble hearing you, I believe.
Oh damn.
So he did a bit of a distraction with his Yulan in the base. Made use of that by and calling GG. Yeah, you have a little bit of static in the background, but I think it's going to be fine.
I don't know what to do here, like. I do see this setting, but I can't really change it actually.
Oh well, maybe you have to click the checkbox to allow you to change it.
Oh yeah.
Because you do have quite a bit of static in the background.
Well, this sucks.
Yeah, it definitely does. But it seems like they want to go.
Alright, so I guess we will just go. I'm clicking in.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the second game, Duolckrad versus Santaclaus, is coming up. Portuguese against British, and going to be played on one of the newer maps, Misa, or however you pronounce it. And definitely interesting. Santaclaus has British as his main civilization, well, Duolckrad has Germany, so Duolckrad is not playing as his main civ here.
Yeah.
So do you think you can do something about that background noise or not?
I don't know, is it still bad?
Well, for me it's not that bad, but in the chat it seems to be quite bad. Well, we will just see what they have to say. I mean, we can't really fix anything now. Well, I can't at least. Looks like it's going to be a 300 wood start, so definitely very good for British, much better than for Portuguese, I would say. Portuguese gets a 200 wood start. Might be able to make a market, but still having two manors or a manor and a market for British is very strong indeed. Actually going for a trading post here. Look at this. Okay, I hope he will choose his deck soon, because I'm really interested to see if he will actually make use of that by doing something like Virginia Company, or if he will just yeah, boom a little bit harder. Portuguese also going for a trading post, but Portuguese has to chop another 100 wood, and the British player only has to chop like 35 wood. I do hope one of them is going to pick up this treasure. The rest of the treasures are not. There's an 80 wood treasure here, and there's like there's a little bit of a bugged treasure on top of the map. A treasure that's guarded by 3 tigers and 2 alligators, but it should be only 3 tigers. So.
Oh no, it's actually just 3 tigers.
Yeah, but
the alligators are just like hanging out there.
Do they actually attack you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I played on this map and they just don't attack you.
Okay, I actually have not played on this this map yet. So yeah, I have no idea.
But if you attack them, I think they would fight back.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense then. So in the top of the map there's still a 90 wood treasure, which is definitely very good, and 80 wood in the north of the map, and those are the most significant things there still are. Let's see how we use his spyglass. And well, what can we expect? Santaclaus does have Virginia Company in his deck, but he also has some sea cards, so he might be using a trading post to do either one of them. Because most times when you see people going for an early trading post as British, they have some plan in their head, and not just a standard boom, but plus a trading post. But and looks like Portuguese does not have any water deck at all. Only got advanced trading post and Ecoferian land grab in H1. So really interesting to see what he will do with the trading post. I think some H3 play for him. Now clicking up Duolckrad, and Santaclaus should be going up pretty soon. I think he's finishing his last villager. No second card for Santaclaus yet, so
Yeah, sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the microphone or something.
oh, that is no problem. Looks like Duolckrad did pick up that 50 wood, which will help him, of course, but it's maybe a bit better to have it in H1. Well, he is going to make a market with it. That's definitely going to help his eco. looks like Santaclaus also going for market. No forward villagers yet for any one of them. Most of them probably going to play a little bit boomy. I would expect, well, he's going Virginia Company, so definitely going for a boom here. So that's why, yeah. Does he have? Yeah, he's now researching Gangsaw. You really know he wants to boom when he's going Gangsaw instead of hunting dogs, right? He's just going full on the wood shopping, and definitely going to make use of that Virginia Company. Well, at least he's planning to.
I think this is like an ace build, kind of like starting with the trading post, shipping Virginia Company second.
Yes. Well, also a little bit of good speed build, right? I mean, he really likes his Virginia Company. I just don't know if he often does it with a trading post. Looks like Portugal is going for a forward town center, but he might. If I were Portugal, I would do some H3 play to at least get a little bit of eco and try to get an tech advantage, because you cannot outboom or rush British in H2 as Portugal. So I assume he will do some H3 play.
Yeah, it looks like he will not rush. He's building a stable.
Yes, so probably going to be a few hussars in the second age, and then follow it up with 700 gold later. Well, immediate 700 gold coming here. His first card is going to be 700 gold, so really going wants to go up quite fast. And Santaclaus, I think he's okay with that. He is building his first barracks, so I think he should be booming a little bit more where he can. I mean, you can always build that barracks a little bit later, but maybe he wants some defense against the hussar raid that is coming. Still, yes, 5 hussars coming out. This is his first batch, so definitely nice batch from Duolckrad. Does mean he does not have any resources to age up, so now sending 600 gold, so he can still go up in a relatively fast time. Let's see if the 5 hussars can do any damage. Santaclaus not having great codes, and his first batch of military units is going to be 5 longbowmen.
Wow.
Okay, that I would definitely say that is a mistake, because 5 pikemen are just much better, because you can kind of expect hussars coming and not musketeers. So, and if there were a few musketeers coming, that would be totally fine. So I really would say this is a mistake. On the other hand, I don't think he has lost. He's only lost 1 villager, so that is, and he did kill 2 hussars, so he's not completely screwed over here by this hussar raid. But he only lost 1 villager, so that is still okay.
He's building a lot of manor houses.
Yes, he's really booming away. Right now he's sitting on 130 pop, but has plopped down at least 2 other ones and going up with a second barracks. Let's see if any pikemen in queue. Yeah, 2 of them in queue, so he has learned from his mistake. Even more manor houses going down now. So and I think he should be fine here. And looks like Duolckrad is not well, he's close to aging, but he still has to gather a lot of food. So really it's going to be actually quite late. The 700 gold and the 600 gold, but does not have the right amount of food yet.
And he's even sending 700 food right now.
Yeah, and you really don't want to do that, because it's just not a very efficient one to send, and he almost has all the food he needs. So that 700 food is not really going to be great use of him. Just means he will have a lot of food stacked up, but you can just gather that in transition. So Santaclaus now making a few musketeers, and I would like to see him try to contest the trading posts with them, because Duolckrad, of course, only having hussars and having 3 trading posts right now, so definitely going to help him get a little bit of eco. And he is exactly what he's going to do. The pikemen still at home, defending the villagers. I think that's a right call for him. Pikemen do have a higher siege, but of course these musketeers will do just fine. And he does need some defense at home. now Duolckrad in H3, and he does have 4 military unit guards, so with all the trading posts he will have, he can make quite a decent force in a relatively short amount of time, I would say.
So where is this DC wagon going?
Maybe to the hunt, over there. I would say that's a good call, just to get some map control. Maybe even to a forward hunt.
Maybe just defending the trading post here, yeah.
Duolckrad scaring away some of the musketeers with a few cazadors. Cazadors, of course, having a lot more range. So even this trading post not going down, he's so scared away. He could totally get it down because it's only 5 cazadors, but apparently wants to get out of there. Now coming back with a little bit of a larger musketeer force. Those musketeers called their friends, and now going with 24 musketeers. 700 coin going down for Santaclaus.
Yeah, it will be hard for him to defend his trading post because it's so close to the town center.
Yes, of course. Those villagers can just pop in and out from the mine to the town center like instantly, and also a lot of shipments and even Minutemen could come out of the town center.
Exactly.
But no shipments from Duolckrad yet. Well, no military unit shipments. Only crates so far. Only sent 5 crates. So looks like a little bit of a good speed player here, right? He's such a fan of the crates and not of the more longer term upgrades.
Yeah. He should play the Ottomans and get some Silk Road.
Yes, exactly. Very nice for him. 1000 coin, and with that I think he's just going to trying to spam out units. He does have 1 barracks and 1 stable, so he should be able to get a lot of batches of units out if he has all his villagers on foot. But so far British is very far ahead in both eco and military units, so I really wonder why there's no 2 organ guns in his deck. Musketeer hit points now being researched by Santaclaus, so 170 HP, and at this point I think Santaclaus could just totally go in. Oh well, Mamelukes are coming out, so now got 4 Mamelukes on the field, but still then there are a lot of musketeers, and I don't think Santaclaus should be fighting right under the town center, but if he goes to a trading post or maybe a little bit more to the side, he should be able to take on this fight. There you have 8 cazadors, and they are gonna do a lot of damage. They are a little bit isolated from the rest of the group, so I hope Santaclaus will just send like 3 hussars there. Minutemen.
Totally fine here.
Well, I don't think so. Minutemen also coming out, and the town center fire doing a lot of damage. I don't think the hussars can do enough damage before they're just killed by the Mamelukes and the dragoons. Yeah, I don't think he's fine.
Yeah, I was saying the green.
Oh yes, yeah, green is totally fine. Yes, red isn't. I thought you were saying the red players.
Stuck in H2 kind of.
Yes, he is.
Lost all his units.
He is stacking up 600 wood, and I'm not quite sure why, because he cannot make any more manors, so he's really stuck here. Does not have a huge amount. He does have a lot of resources in his bank, but apparently not able to spend it. He has 2 barracks and a stable, but 1000 food coming. He really likes his crates. Yes, but Santaclaus already seeing the impending army with 3 Mamelukes on the front, and calling GG here. So yeah, that's definitely a very quite fast short games. Duolckrad showing his strength here and advancing to the next round, right?
Yeah, right. Quite decisively.
Yes, exactly. So
The red player also took water deck gear, right?
yeah, I'm not. Yeah, at this map there is quite a lot of fish. Well, for a two-player map. Um,
Yeah, maybe he should have tried to
but on the other
grab
hand,
water.
yes, but the map is not really. It's most of the map is still land, so it's not like on Indonesia where you can actually use your boats to fight land units.
Yeah, yeah.
It's completely isolated here. The water has no effect on the land at all. Only on the big island in the north of the map. So let's take a look at the military unit population, and you can really see where it went
Oh,
literally
wow.
downhill for Santaclaus. He had a advantage of like 20 units, and after that Duolckrad called 8 Cazadors, 6 Minutemen, and maybe another batch of units. He has three spikes, and all of Santaclaus units are going down. Only a few are being lost by Duolckrad here. So yeah, this graph definitely shows where it went wrong for Santaclaus.
Yep.
Well, I think that was it. Not quite sure what is happening after this.
Yeah, well, it's 2-0, so Duolckrad is advancing, and I'm not sure about another match. There was supposed to be a match. I think it was
Yes.
cancelled or something.
Luluku versus Collection
Yeah.
should be, but that is only in an hour. It should be. It's scheduled for in an hour. But maybe they can play before that, or is it really cancelled, that game?
I don't know, we should check with someone.
I actually do not know that. Okay, so I think we're done here. Just going to ask if the other team is already ready, or if I should just shut down the stream and we have to wait another hour for the next match.
Yeah, I'm just listening to the stream and it's really bad. The static, it's insane.
Is it that bad? Okay, yeah. I well, I hope for the
Maybe
next.
I have plugged in my cable wrong or something, like this is really bad.
I hope you can fix it for the next series, or are you not going to do the next series? Maybe we can. You can try to fix it before you have to do the next one. Maybe,
Yeah, definitely.
or maybe someone else can try to
Yeah.
cast instead of you. I mean, I liked the. I of course like the casting, but if it's that bad, I don't really hear it. But if the people on the stream say it's so bad, then of course we should listen to them.
Yeah, I'll check in on my cables.
Yes, well, you do that. I think I'm going to turn off this stream because I think the next match is going to be in an hour. It's scheduled for 20 GMT, and right now it's 19 GMT. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to go offline.
Alright, thanks for watching.
Yes, thanks for.
Sorry for the static.
Oh, thanks for watching, and indeed. Sorry for the bad audio quality. Apparently, I really didn't experience that, but I hope we can fix it for the next series. And I think we will see you in an hour. But once again, I really don't know, and I've not organized this stream, so